Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. How Kim Zolciak feels about daughter Ariana bringing up money issues on Next Gen NYC. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak is not happy that her daughter Ariana Biermann has been discussing their family's money woes on TV, a source exclusively tells Us Weekly. Airing all this dirty laundry doesn't make sense to her, the insider tells us. Kim has been very quiet since her divorce, and she doesn't like airing her family matters for public consumption. Kim doesn't understand why she is talking about it. Ariana, 23, is one of the children of estranged couple Kim, 47, and Kroy Biermann. The pair, who separated in 2023 and are in the midst of a lengthy divorce battle, also share Brielle, 28, KJ, 14, Cash, 12, and twins Kaya and Kane, both 11. Brielle and Ariana are Kim's daughters from a past relationship, whom Kroy, now 39, adopted when he married the Bravo vet. Ariana is now starring on Bravo's Next Gen NYC, chronicling her new life living in New York City. In one of the recent episodes, she claimed to have been financially supporting her family since she was a teenager. "Unfortunately, my parents took my money," Ariana alleged in a June episode. "I can't say exactly what they used it on, because I just found out that it was gone 2 years ago. I don't even know how much money I made over the time period. Nobody was honest. There was no transparency. And I have no idea where it actually went." Ariana later clarified that she gave Kim and Kroy advanced notice that she'd be speaking about the alleged financial situation during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen later that month. "The only time my mom asks me for money is if it's regarding the bills or it's something that she needs for the kids," Ariana told host Andy Cohen, stressing Kim does pay her back when she can. According to Ariana, she and Kim have moved past any lingering resentment or drama. "Nobody wants to be put in situations that they are put into. My mom, no matter what, will be my best friend forever," Ariana said. "Money should never ruin a relationship with your family. You can always make more money, and God blesses us in that way. I have my mom, and that's all that matters." Ariana is now focused on building back her savings. "I just continue to build up and make my own money, support myself as a 23-year-old, and just continue to try to take every opportunity I can to build back up everything," she exclusively told us ahead of the Next Gen NYC premiere. "I think I'm the most financially stable I've ever been in my life, which is awesome." She added, "My mom's doing great too. She's working really hard and has a lot of great things going for her. And my dad's working too. So everything's going in the right direction and moving forward." "I met Kim Zolciak in Atlanta at a fundraiser where no one was really fundraising. She breezed in late, smelling like Chanel and drama. She had that unmistakable energy, a mix of bold Southern charm, diva confidence, and a side eye that could slice through steel. I was drawn to her instantly. Kim didn't ask for permission to take up space. She demanded it." Then came Kroy, a football player with a jawline carved by the gods and a demeanor that made him feel like the eye of a very glamorous hurricane. When Kim met Kroy, you could almost hear the Bravo producers drooling. It was perfect. Too perfect. At first, being close to them was like orbiting a planet of champagne and chaos. I was the friend who could slide in with the witty one-liner or give a girl, "don't do it" look when necessary. We laughed a lot. Ate too many crab cakes. We were family, or so I thought. But here's the thing about being close to people who live their lives out loud. Eventually, the cracks show. I watched as the arguments between them went from playful to prickly. First over money, always money, and later over everything else. Parenting styles, public appearances, even who took the last bottle of Don Julio from the kitchen. I was there the first time Kim whispered to me in the pantry, "He's not listening to me anymore." And I was there when Kroy said, "She's not the woman I married." To the world, they were still posting love notes and matching outfits on Instagram. But behind closed doors, it was more like duck and cover. The emotional hurricanes became more frequent, and no amount of red solo cups or tardy for the party nostalgia could fix that. So, where do I stand? Let me be real. I love them both. Separately. Together? That's a tornado wrapped in a tequila bottle. When they first filed for divorce, I wasn't surprised. I was relieved. Sometimes two people need to break apart to save themselves. But Kim isn't someone who goes down quietly. And Croy, bless his stoic heart, learned how to match her fire with ice. The custody battle, the money arguments, the allegations, it stopped feeling like gossip and started feeling like heartbreak in slow motion. I reached out to Kim during the early days of their separation. Sent her a simple text. I'm here. She replied with a red heart emoji. Classic Kim. Never too vulnerable. Never too open. But I knew what it meant. I offered her my couch. My Netflix login. My ear. She came over one night in sweats and no lashes. Unheard of. She cried. She ranted. She swore she'd never go back. Then, 2 weeks later, they were having dinner together again, and I was left wondering whether to send congratulations or condolences. With Croy, it's harder. He's more private, more calculating in how he expresses emotion. When I finally got him to sit down for coffee, he said, I don't hate her. I just don't recognize her anymore. I nodded because, honestly, I didn't either. But here's the kicker. They keep circling each other like magnets. No matter how messy it gets, how many court filings or Instagram unfollows, there's a thread that keeps pulling them back. Love? Habit? Fear of being alone? Maybe all three. And where do I fit in now? I've learned to keep my heart open, but my boundaries tighter. I don't take sides. I take space. When they call, I answer. When they argue, I exit. I don't play therapist, judge, or cheerleader anymore. I'm the quiet observer, the voice of reason they occasionally remember. And that's enough. Recently, I saw Kim at a boutique opening. She looked flawless, of course. Hugged me like we hadn't drifted. We talked about old times, sipped champagne, laughed like we used to. For a moment, it felt like nothing had changed. Then I asked about Croy. She paused, swirled her drink, and said, He'll always be part of my story, but I'm learning to write new chapters. Her voice cracked on the word chapters. She caught it quickly, but I saw the truth flicker there. That's where I stand, with love for both, but a safe distance from the storm. I know they'll keep making headlines. I know the saga isn't over. Maybe they'll reconcile for the 10th time. Maybe they'll finally walk away for good. Either way, I'll be here, cheering them on from the sidelines with compassion and caution. Because loving people like Kim and Croy isn't about choosing sides, it's about choosing sanity. And that, dear reader, is where I stand.